Hi guys, this is Zsolt. In today's video, based on a request from one of my viewers, I decided to create this video. The actual request was to show a general car wash, how I do, and explain what I'm doing and why, and also what are my favorite products that I use. It is very difficult to point the favorite ones because there are many products I use. However, here I try to show some that are usually available on my shelves. First of all, obviously, I prepare all the tools, pressure washer, buckets, and so on to get ready for the wash. Normally, I prepare two buckets, one for the wheels, one for the contact wash. I don't like the two buckets contact wash method, so I don't have 2 plus 1 bucket, I have 1 plus 1. For cleaning the wheels, I'm going to use the Booski car care brush and the ADBL brush as well. Also in this video I will use the Chemical Guys Clean Slate shampoo for the contact wash because there are some waxes on the car that I want to remove, and this one is a alkaline shampoo. Then I'm just filling up the bottles for the snow foam lens, also for the pump sprayer, and for one of the handheld sprayers. For the pre-wash shampoo, I'm going to use the Built Humber Touchless. It's a sugar-based alkaline shampoo. For the pre-wash, I'm going to use the Mafra Unica PR1. I really like it, it has a nice scent. This one is also a strong alkaline product. And for the APC, I'm going to use the Primatech Uniclean or Uniclean. I also like the smell of it, and also it's powerful. The APC stands for All-Purpose Cleaner. As the name suggests, it is good for all sorts of purposes, depending on the dilution ratio you use. To avoid the pressure washer's hose to get caught at the wheels or tires, I'm using the ADBL Snake Charmer. Sometimes when I decide, I just start with the wash of the undercarriage, but I do it rather rarely, so it's not like at every wash. Normally I use the Unica PR1 from Mafra for the wheel arches. If the wheel arches are very dirty, then you can also use a brush, but as I clean it regularly, just simple hose down is enough after I soaked it with the PR1. For the alloy wheel, I'm going to use the ADBL Vampire Liquid. However, it's an electric car, so I don't expect much iron fallout being removed from the wheel, but I rather like this wheel cleaner. But first of all, I'm going to start with the APC on the tire. It might take, depending on the APC you use and how dirty the tire is, it might require multiple applications all the way until the foam comes out as white only. Next, I apply the wheel cleaner. I wait a little bit just for it to start to work, and then I agitate with a brush. When I've done with the wheels, then I'm just going to rinse it down. obviously to avoid all these alkaline and soap products sitting on the surface for too long. The next part is something again that I don't do often. It's to clean around the door jambs, because anyway I kind of keep the car clean, so don't really need to do it every single time. But sometimes I just use the pressure washer to knock off the loose dirt first. Then I spray it with the APC and I use a brush to agitate and then rinse again. Obviously at the rinsing I just need to pay attention not to spray water all around in the speakers or within the cabin of the car. Again, this part is not something that you need to do always, but depending on, let's say, if there are bugs on the car, you can use a bug remover. What I do, I just use some sort of like a pre-wash. Again, the Unica PR1 from Mafra. I just spray the whole car around and I just wait for it to work. Again, this one is a strong alkaline product. Whilst I'm waiting for the PR1 to work, I'm preparing some more things in the background. Obviously all these strong alkaline products need to be used in a shaded area on a cool panel, and just rinse off as soon as you can, so not leaving on unnecessary long time. Usually I rinse all these pre-wash products from bottom to top, as the car is the dirtiest at the bottom, so just to make sure that most of the dirt comes off first and not sitting on for too long. Okay, this part usually I do, obviously, is the pre-wash with some sort of snow foam. Again, the snow foam in this video that I use, the Biotamber, it's an alkaline product. So again, the alkaline products in general can harm your waxes or sealants. For me, that was the purpose here. I wanted to remove it. But of course, these ones are cleaning better. If you want something safe from waxes and other sealants or coatings, then you need a pH neutral shampoo in the snow foam, but the cleaning power of those ones is usually a bit on the lower end. Whilst I'm waiting for the pre-wash shampoo to do its magic, I use the APC and the brush and just try to clean all these cracks and crevices, all the let's say all these door handles or around the lights or lamps, at the emblems on the car, all these texts and brands and whatever. So all the cracks, you can use it. Obviously again, it's not something that you would do like every time you wash the car, once in a while. Again, rinsing from bottom to top and not leaving on for too long. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not really a big fan of the 2-bucket wash method, so I'm using 1 bucket and multiple wash mitts. My favorite wash mitts are the Profi Polish wash mitts and the one also from G-Technic, but I'm also using the Tesco Voyu, this Chanel wash mitts as well. I never put a wash mitt back to the clean bucket. I discard them after I use them on 1 or 2 panels. And then I always work with clean tools. obviously the battery ran flat and the recording was damaged at this point, so you don't see, but at the contact wash I clean from top to bottom. So I start at the top of the car or the roof of the car and keep going down to the chassis. And as I said, I'm using one side of the wash mitt at one panel, and then I turn and then comes the next panel. Obviously at this point, if you've done the pre-wash properly, then there is not much dirt left on the car, so you don't need to be afraid of applying lots of scratches. After the contact wash, I rinse from top to bottom. Actually, I didn't show this close up, but I'm using the Liquid Elements Silverback Fusion towel. It's a twisted loop towel. I really like these twisted loop towels. You can easily dry either 2 cars or 1 car twice with them. There is another one from Profi Polish, the twin twister that I like, and also ADBL has some similar ones too. For the iron fallout removal, I'm using in this video the Elite Detailer Red Shock Rim and the Car Pro Iron X LS, because both of these have a relatively nice scent. But otherwise, normally I use whatever is on my shelf. It doesn't really matter for the iron fallout remover. Usually they work. And this is again something that you don't do at every wash, maybe once or twice in a year. Unless you live somewhere next to the train tracks or next to like some sort of metal factory. Try to avoid spraying it directly on the windows, but if it goes on the window a bit, then there will be no harm done. After a few minutes, I just quickly rinse, not leaving it on unnecessarily long. What comes next is, again, not something that is mandatory, but with the ADBL Yeti Pearl in this video, which is a pH neutral shampoo, I just spray the car around just to make sure that I neutralize the residue of the iron fallout remover in case anything left. The Yeti Pearl has a nice scent, and it's foaming up nicely, and it has a nice cleaning power. When this one is rinsed off, then obviously I dry it again. Sometimes I decide to bring out my big boy mini blower car dryer. It provides heated and filtered hot air and I use it to blow the water residue or any water remaining from the tiny cracks. When it's all done, I just dry the door jambs. Here I'm going to use the Dunking Biscuit Glitz tire protectant. I like it because it has a very nice banana scent. Otherwise it's not the longest lasting, but it has a nice look and a nice scent. When I'm finished, obviously I just put everything away and I clean all the tools, so whatever I don't use anymore, I don't need them to hang around. And finally, when I'm finished with everything, then for last I clean the windows or glasses. For this I'm going to use the ADBL glass cleaner square or ADBL hollow or hollow some glass cleaner. It has a nice scent, good cleaning power, evaporates quickly. Also for this purpose, usually I use two towels. Normally I use two waffle weave, but sometimes some other towels as well. I just spray 2 or 3 times on one of the towels and clean with it, and then I buff with the other towel the windows dry. And when it's completely done, I'm chucking all the towels and such in the washing machine. Usually for the washing liquid I use a non-scented wash nut, or preferably whenever I have some special microfiber wash liquids, then that one, like the ADBL micro wash. And instead of a softener, I use white vinegar, 20% white vinegar. That helps to get rid of all the washing liquid residue, if any left. I set the machine on 60 degrees with 1400 RPM for the tumble dryer. When the towels are not as dirty, then I use 40 degrees. When the washing machine finished, I chuck all the towels in the tumble dryer and I start up the delicate program. And basically that's it. If you have any questions or comments, then leave a comment below. Other than that, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're not going to miss any of my upcoming videos. I'd like to say a big thank you for your time and catch you in the next one. Bye bye.